Out of it, put my head down, went to work every day. I prayed all the time. That really grew my faith, my parents, and I grew from it. It was just a lesson learned for sure.
What was it like when what was kind of a process? When did you learn that news? How did you kind of process it?
Yeah, so it was in the middle of winter before spring ball, and I was devastated. It really caught me off guard. So it was a rough time, but I moved past it and decided I had three choices. Either I could turn my tail and run away, hide from it, not acknowledge it, or grow from it and learn from it and make myself better. And that's what I did during the year.
Was there any appeal process, or you learned in January?
Once something like that, there's no appeal process. This is a year not like that.
What did you learn from overall?
You just everything you do, make sure you go through the trainers first. That's basically it.
Was it just like a supplement that you?
Yeah, man. It's like something you can buy in a nutrition store.
So, Ben, what did last year look like for you then from a football standpoint? You were allowed to practice. Were you all scout team? What were you doing?
Yeah, I was doing scout team, which was good because I had to go against Jack and JT every play. But I didn't get to play in the games obviously, so I sat. But I was a good teammate, cheered my guys on, and like I said, I grew from the experience for sure.
How do you feel like you're a better football player?
Oh.
Kind of, you're not playing games, but still in practice.
I mean, you're going against the best teams every day, and that's what I was doing. I wasn't just walking through it; I was going hard and making myself better. So I grew from it for sure.
Do you feel like you're where you should be in your development, even though you didn't get to play last year?
Yeah, I think so.
What's that like mentally each week? You're obviously want to be the good teammate you mentioned during the week, but you don't have that carrot at the end of the line.
Yeah, I mean, humans are selfish by nature, so obviously I wanted to play, but I accepted it when it happened, and I put my head down and turned my guys on, and so I did all I really could have done.
How quickly did you turn into making this a learning experience rather than something else?
Yeah, I'd be lying when I said it took me a little bit. It was definitely hard at first. I had to deal with some stuff mentally, but I would say during mid-spring, after spring, I said, okay, I'm going to be better at this. And I had a really good summer, a really good fall camp, and I grew a lot during the season.
And what's it like now rehashing it here with us?
I mean, again, this is a year ago. I'm way past it. So I'm ready for this season.
What do you feel like your role can be this season?
Whatever they need me to be. I'm an unselfish player. I can provide a lot in the blocking game and the passing game, so whatever I need to be.
What's it been like having Zone?
It's been good. He's a great guy. He fits in perfectly with all the guys, so I like him a lot. He's a good guy for sure. Good blocker.
You guys have a similar build.
Yeah,
You kind of try to sponge off of him because he's played a lot of football before.
Yeah. I mean, again, we bounce off each other, like you said. So sometimes when we're watching film, I don't know if that's me or him. Sometimes it takes me like a second. Okay, that's Will. But yeah, he's a great addition for sure.
Blocking JT and Jack for a year, could you feel it on your body? Do you feel like that helps in the long run? What was that just like?
Yeah.
Every day in and day out, having to block those two guys.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're the best in the country at their position, and getting going against them, really work on my technique, my hand placement, my feet for a year. I think not for not being able to play, I developed at a really good rate.
But I think one of the things that kind of differentiates you from a lot of tight ends who come through is how much you talk block in high school.
Yeah.
Did that translate for you right away when you got here? Was there still a transition?
It did, but at the same time, we were a different scheme. We were gap down, 26 down, 26 counter plays. But here it's more, we do gap runs, but it's more zone, so it's different footwork and different body positioning. But I mean, I've in 2 years here, I've picked up on it very well.
Do you feel like there's just an opportunity for all of you in the tight end room, with Cade now moving on to the NFL?
Yeah, we're at Miss Cade for sure, but we're all competing and we're making each other better.
What's your vibe on just the strength of the brand in college football when you're putting a spring game on Fox? I mean, on a network is wild. What are your thoughts?
I mean, it just shows what we have going on at Ohio State, and we're fortunate enough to have a program. I mean, a game on a national program. So I think it just shows the power of the program.
What are the biggest things you're trying to accomplish this spring to give yourself that chance to play this fall?
To show that I can do it, because I feel like last year I kind of went under the radar a little bit. and that was okay. You know, I accepted that a year ago, and learned from it. But you know, I put my head down, and I really got better. So now I'm just trying to transition that into the spring and keep it going.
When you say under the radar, is that internally or more just externally?
But what do you mean
Like
internally?
when you say you felt like you were under the radar, in what way did you feel like?
Well, yeah. I mean, again, we were. You know, I wasn't playing, so obviously I wasn't in the game plan. I was on scout team for a year, so in that term I was under the radar. Like obviously, you know, but that was kind of good and bad. There was no pressure, so I got to work on myself. And I got better from that, like I said.
Is there any difference getting reps with the scout when you're not getting reps with the scouts with like 1s, 2s, 3s, like that grouping, like just like sort of what you're running, or like what you're running the game, or how's it rather just get?
Are you saying like there's a difference between running scouts and just running
For
our
you,
offense?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah,
a big difference.
it is, because I mean you're just looking at drawings and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll just do this. But I mean, I would always relate it to one of our plays. Just, I mean, college football, a lot of teams run the same concepts. This is who executes it better. And yeah, I definitely just tried to transition to our offense. Kind of, okay, well this is Zorro, this is Cab, this is whatever. So yeah,
Thanks.
good.